All right, Evan, obviously a big shootout win over the Chicago Wolves. Just take me through how you saw this game today.
I mean, we just got back to what we were doing 15 games ago when we were winning games and we didn't have anybody in the lineup. It's just we outcompeted it, outworked them, and after a rough start, we just bared down and started playing our game, and the puck just went in the net for us tonight finally, and we got rewarded.
You were able to find the back of the net too in this one. Take me through your goal. It looked like a great play by Polei to set that one up.
I mean, yeah, Cole's been playing excellent all season. It was just a hard-working play for him to make a good cutback move, and we were joking because our shift length to goal ratio there was me and Jonesy came off the bench straight downhill, and the puck was in the net, and then we changed right after, so it was like 5-second shift. We were laughing, but no, Cole did a lot of work there, and it was his hard work that created that chance. And the shift before that too, that line was buzzing in their end. So.
And then just talk about the adversity of this team too. I mean, the first period, obviously, seeing Philip get pulled after allowing 3 goals, but then to battle back and then win this in a shootout, just that must speak volumes to, I guess, that group in the locker room.
Absolutely. I mean, it wasn't on Phil. I mean, there's always gaps in the game where we're playing, and just sometimes things don't go right, and the opponent finds the back of the net. But I mean, Mo made a goalie change, and Rosie played good for us when he needed to. He made some saves, but Homie came in the net and played an absolute solid hockey game tonight, and that's what we need to see out of him.
Do you think you guys have a chip on your shoulder? You know, you guys were yesterday obviously didn't go the way you wanted it. Today didn't start out great either, and it just seemed like you guys were playing for each other. Is that kind of like a chip on your shoulder or something else brewing that?
Yeah, you could say a chip on the shoulder. I mean, last game yesterday against Chicago, they came in, and it was the first time all season that we actually got noticeably outworked, and that doesn't sit well with us in the dressing room, that we go out there and get outworked, because that's our identity, to go out and work hard and just outmuscle teams off pucks and play hard in their end and play good defensively. So I mean, yeah, chip on our shoulder that we had to go out there and just play as hard as we could tonight and just leave it all out there.
So you'd say you guys took that kind of personally, the fact that you were outworked, like not just, the loss was the loss, but that part itself I think was really tough on everyone?
Absolutely. Like, our coaching staff came in, and it's the first time after a loss they came in, they told us, like, yeah, you guys just got outworked tonight, and we all were not happy about that. I mean, it was quiet in the dressing room after last night's game, so I think tonight was a great step forward and a good response from yesterday, and we just need to keep building on that.
The lead up to your goal, it kind of seemed, tell me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like that's kind of the hockey that you guys want to play in certain situations, like in all situations, like hard on the forecheck, ozone pressure, and then they'll get rewarded. Do you think that that's the case there?
Oh, absolutely. That whole sequence, we almost had 3 full line changes to their 0, and that's what created it. Just hard in their end, turning pucks over, and we got fresh guys out on the ice, and eventually we broke them down enough, and it created a gap in the middle of the ice. Jonesy made a nice pass to me, and I finally pulled that monkey off my back. So he was almost a silverback gorilla, clinging on. My back's been sore the last 3 weeks. Can't score.
Last one for me. Do you think that, your guys' identity and your ambition to play that way and be hard on the forecheck and whatnot works so well because no matter who's in the lineup, if you stick to it, it'll work?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody we have in our lineup comes here and they know how they need to play, and we have a lot of straight nose, hard guys, and saying that, we have a lot of skill guys too who can also, like Mikey tonight, he was playing like he's 250 pounds out there. He threw some of the biggest hits I've seen all season, and he's not a big guy, and that's just what we need out of our team and our top line, our second line, and all the way through our lineup, guys who aren't playing, guys who come in the lineup. Even our goalies throw a shoulder once in a while. Like, that's just our identity, and that's how we're gonna have to play the rest of the season. Yep.
Mikey, like you mentioned that, and Pappy, you mentioned that in the first period. I remember there's a sequence where he came off the bench and absolutely laid someone out in the middle of the ice. He's not the tallest guy, but he plays with an edge. How much can he change the game? Not with the puck on a stick, but in physically.
Oh, he not even physically, mentally. Like, he can go out, lay a big hit like that, and then he can be a rat for 2 more shifts, have guys all over him, get in their heads, and then their game is off, and he's just smiling on the bench, laughing at it, because he's doing his job, and he goes out there, makes a skilled play, and we get a chance for it because guys are just trying to take his head off, right? And he's slippery enough to just get around and make a move, make a nice pass, and that's what makes Mikey so effective out on the ice, and he's a very good hockey player and a great teammate.